ज्योतिष के वीडियो सबसे पहले देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें AstroEdify चैनल को और नोटिफिकेशन के लिए दबाएं इस बेल आइकन को।
Hello everybody, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to discuss that what happens when Mars is in the zodiac sign of Libra in anyone's horoscope. So let's start this video. If you want to book a consultation for yourself, you can go on this website given above, and the link of this website is given in the description section. So today we are going to talk about Mars in Libra. So first of all, let's see what is Mars. See, Mars is a very fiery planet. It controls fire naturally, and Mars is a planet along with Sun. Means both Sun and Mars, they both control and regulate the bodily energy of any person. Okay, energy, vitality, stamina, willpower, dedication is seen through Mars. Then Mars is your dominance, your courage, your bravery is seen through Mars. And Mars is a tamasic planet also, means it has that tamasic energy, tamasic quality. So it shows Shadripu. Shadripu means 6 enemies naturally. So of them, one is anger and aggression. So anger, aggression, impulsiveness is seen through Mars. Then boldness, firmness is also a quality of Mars. Apart from this, Mars is a natural significator, means Karak planet of brothers. It controls and governs real estate and properties and lands, and it is a natural significator of engineering and technology. So this is what Mars is basically. Now, next thing is Libra. What is Libra zodiac sign? So Libra is a zodiac sign ruled by Venus. It is a air sign, and it is a natural zodiac sign of the 7th house according to Kalpurush Kundali. So what Libra controls? See, the natural, actually the symbol of Libra is what? A balance. So Libra represents balance. Libra represents law and justice, especially justice. And then Libra controls relationships, because 7th house is what? Venus is what? Relationships. So Libra controls relationships, because Libra is a natural zodiac sign of 7th house. So 7th house is the house of other people. So you make relationships with other people, not by yourself. Okay, so relationships, any kind of relationships, whether personal relations, whether professional relationships, both are seen through Libra. So either your business partnerships or your professional relationships, or your personal relationships, like even your love relationships, your relationship with your friends, or relationship with any other people who are in your family, that are also seen with this. It also naturally controls your marriage and marital life. Libra zodiac sign, it governs that. Next thing, apart from this, Libra is a zodiac sign ruled by Venus, so it is a very materialistic sign. It controls fashion, glamour, show business, acting, entertainment, cinema, drama, all these things. Apart from this, it is an air sign, and that too of Venus. It controls sensuality and lust of the body. Your public image is seen through Libra. So this is what Libra is. Now, what happens when Mars goes into the sign of Libra in anyone's horoscope? See, first of all, the placement of Mars in Libra is quite a sensitive placement for Mars, because naturally Mars does not feel comfortable in the zodiac sign. And why is that? Very simple reason, that Mars and Venus, who is the ruler of Libra, they are mutual enemies of each other. For Mars, this is an enemy sign. So here, Mars does not feel comfortable, and here, for Mars to give any sort of results, he has to depend totally on the placement of Venus. Totally on the placement of Venus. So we have to check the condition of Venus. I will tell you also at the end of this video that how you have to check that. But Venus is very important when Mars is in Libra, because here Mars is totally dependent on it. Okay. So what happens first here is that if Venus is giving the support to Mars, then Mars will give all sort of positive results in person's life. And if Venus is not supporting, if Venus is himself debilitated, it is what you can say, it is totally in malefic association with Rahu, Ketu, it is becoming afflicted. If this is happening, it is in bad signs, bad houses, and not getting strong in Navamansha chart also, that is D9. So then Venus becomes totally powerless. And when that happens, then Mars automatically loses all the support, and it's very obvious and logical that now Mars is not going to provide any sort of good results, because Mars lacks that capacity to provide that. So here Venus is the key for Mars to give the positive results in life. Now, first thing what we can see here, if Mars is here and Venus, now the condition which we are taking right now is that Venus in the horoscope is well placed, it is giving support to Mars. So what will happen? First thing is, what is Mars? Your willpower, your dedication. So here it means that willpower undergoes a dormant situation. Means willpower is definitely there. It is not like that willpower becomes totally zero. But what happens that since Mars is not a friendly planet, or you can say it's not a friendly sign, Libra is not a friendly sign to Mars, what shows is that willpower is there, but it is going to be in dormant state. Means these people have that willpower, they have that dedication, but they do not use it frequently. They use it when it is highly required, that now if they are not going to complete use it, their work is not going to be totally done. So if that is the situation, then they start to, yes, okay, I have to finish it, I have to finish this work at last moment. We can see the people who work at the last moment with this Mars, but at last they complete their task. This is what Mars gives. But one very good thing is that if Venus is providing the support and Mars is in this sign, the willpower and dedication will be very, very strong, extremely powerful. And see why it is that, because see, Mars is what? Your willpower, and Mars is aggression also. Mars in Libra means Mars is sitting in a sign of balance. All the qualities of Mars are going to be in balance now. So here we can see, when we hear of Mars, that yeah, it is a planet which shows anger, aggression. Any person who has a dominant Mars in his horoscope, which is influencing directly his personality, you will see that these people are very bold, they are very straightforward, they are very, what you can say, firm in their decisions, and they are quite impulsive and aggressive also. But when Mars is in Libra, the things will be in balance. They will have that anger and aggression, they will have that boldness and firmness, but that will be very dignified in nature. And these are such people that if they start some task, they will complete it no matter what. They will never leave anything in between. It doesn't matter for them that how many years, how many days, how many weeks it is going to complete that task, but they will complete it. No matter what, they will complete it. This type of dedication, this type of attitude Mars gives here, if Venus is giving the support to Mars. Mars here provides a diplomatic approach to the person, because Libra is what? Other people, diplomatic skills. So Mars is now having that quality to actually making it way out through utilizing his or her diplomatic skills. Okay, so person is now going to be quite diplomatic in approach, and these people will never depend on anger and aggression. They do not believe in it. They believe in peaceful solution. They believe in, yes, everything can be worked out by sitting on a table, by coming to a common point, coming to a common ground. They believe in that, firmly believe in that. They do not believe in what you can say, in weapons, in violence. They will not believe in that. They will believe that everything can be solved just by communication with each other. So this is a quality which Mars gives here. Then Mars here, if is getting the support of Venus, then it makes person very persistent in attitude. They will be very, very persistent. Yes, if they have started something, they will complete it. And this is a quite good quality here, because actually what happens that if Mars is not getting the support of Venus, we can see excessive procrastination. Habit of excessive procrastination is seen. But if Mars is having that support of Venus, that habit is going to be there. I will not say that it is going to be totally vanished, but it is going to be there. But at last, when it is highly required that yes, these people have to complete any task, they will utilize that willpower. And these are such kind of people, because Mars makes them like that, that if means they are peaceful, but if someone challenges them, they will accept it and they will win over that. This kind of attitude Mars has. So this Mars here is not like a regular Mars. It is quite dignified in approach. It is in a balanced form. Okay. Now next thing is that when Mars is here, it also makes person quite social in nature. It gives what you can say a good leadership skills at the same time, because if you have good diplomatic skills, if you know that how to utilize your communication in order to take all the people along with you and complete a particular task, you have a good leadership skill as well. So good leadership skills are also seen with this placement of Mars. Obviously Venus should be good. Next thing is that Mars in Libra. See, Libra is relationships. Mars and Venus also control your relations. So it is a good combination, or you can say placement or alignment for relationships, for love relationships or love marriage. And at the same time, if Venus is not good, then it can go otherwise also. I will talk about this at the end of this video, but it can show that yes, person can have friendly relations with other people, and the relations are going to stay if Venus is good. Okay. Now next thing is that it also makes person highly creative, because Venus is creativity. Mars is what? Energy. Mars is going to now give utilize that energy, or you can say that energy has the direction in the direction of creativity. Okay, so creativity is highly enhanced here. So especially if it is in 5th house or 3rd house or the Lagna or the 7th house, then it can be seen. So Venus must be good, because Venus is the natural significator of creativity. So if Venus is good, any sort of profession which is related to creativity is very, very auspicious, very, very good for these people. Now some professions are also there which we can see with this placement of Mars, like fashion designing, acting, entertainment, cinema, drama, and music composition can be seen with this placement of Mars. Obviously you have to see other yogas also. Okay, I'm just telling the general description, so you have to see the other yogas. Then we can see lawyers also, and people who are architects. Okay, Mars is what? Mars is anything, any technical thing. Okay, Mars controls technology and engineering. So Venus is creativity, Libra is creativity. So it can show architects, it can show interior designers, and it can show pilots also, and any profession where you require leadership skills, like in some cases it can show politicians also, but not generally. So leadership jobs can be seen with this placement. So these are some areas where person can excel if Mars is in Libra and Venus is giving the support to it. Okay. Now what happens when Mars is in Libra but Venus is not giving the support? Means Venus in your birth chart is afflicted, it is sitting with Ketu or Rahu, or means in bad signs and bad houses, not always, and it is not getting strong in Navamansha chart also. So what happens that now Venus is becoming totally diminished, and since Venus is not having any sort of strength, so how it is going to provide support to Mars? It's very simple. So Mars here is already in an enemy sign, and if Venus support which it requires highly here, it is not going to be there, then Mars becomes totally powerless. So what happens that if Venus is bad, Mars is here, these people should be very, very careful of their company, because there are high chances that they can fall prey to bad company. And if Moon is also not good, they what you can say, they will not have that good decision making power. They will easily get influenced by other people. And see, bad company is easily seen because Mars is what? Mars is your friends, and Libra is what? Other people. It represents other people. So this is what we can see. Next thing is that it can also represent, because now what will happen, that tamasic energy will increase tremendously in the body. So here lust will increase a lot. So sexual addictions can be seen with this placement if Venus is not good, Mars is here. And if Venus is good also, then also we can see that yes, the lust content in the body is high. But if Venus is already bad, and it is and Mars is here, then it can show addictions also. Then it is not good for marital life at all, because Mars and Venus, if bad, especially for males, because for males Venus is everything. It controls marriage, it controls wife, everyone. So it shows that problems in marital life are definitely going to be there if Mars is here, and especially if Mars is in Mangalic positions, means 12th house, 1st house, 2nd house, 4th house, 7th house, 8th house, and Venus is directly or indirectly controlling or having an influence on the marital life, then it can show this result even more. So it is not a good situation for marital life. It can show problems in that area. Then at the same time, it can also represent, or you can say it can also give some diseases like diabetes, kidney problems, urinary problems, can also be seen with this placement of Mars when Venus goes bad. Okay, so this is what you have to check. And if Venus is not good, the willpower is going to be totally zero. Now the laziness is going to be enhanced, and now what will happen that such kind of willpower which I have talked about, means that persistency, that dedication that people have, that is not going to be there because Venus is not supporting it. So this is kind of results, these kind of results you can see just by the placement of Venus. So that is very, very important. Now there are 3 nakshatras also in this zodiac sign. They are Chitra, Swati and Vishakha. So on the placement, it also depends on the placement of Mars in these nakshatras, that what sort of results can Mars give. There are some variations on this level also. So if Mars is in Chitra, what it shows that now this is going to be in own nakshatra, because Chitra is ruled by Mars. So it is a comfortable nakshatra for Mars, obviously. So what it shows that now the person is going to be quite social in attitude, quite creative in nature, and it is very, very auspicious for certain professions like films related to entertainment sector, and music composition, architects, building construction. All these sectors are quite good for the person. You have to check the other combinations as well, but Mars here in Chitra supports these professions. Next thing is Swati. Swati is ruled by Rahu. So this is a nakshatra where either the person could have tremendous willpower or no willpower at all. That depends on the placement of Venus. So Venus is good, tremendous willpower. Procrastination will be there because Rahu is what? Confusion. But what ultimately, if Mars is having the support, the what you can say, the willpower is going to be there. But if Venus is not good, then extreme procrastination is seen here. And this nakshatra is good for for being a diplomat, because diplomatic skills are seen through this nakshatra. Then obviously lust is going to be higher in the body because Rahu controls your tamasic urja, okay, tamasic energy actually. And lawyers can be seen with this placement, diplomats can be seen with this placement, people working in IT industry can be seen with this placement. And last nakshatra is Vishakha. So Vishakha is ruled by Jupiter. Mars and Jupiter are friends of each other, so it is again a comfortable situation. But see, Vishakha is a nakshatra which represent two extremes. Either it is going to be total positive or totally negative, and here it depends on the placement of Venus. So Venus is good, very, very good willpower. Here you can say in all these 3 nakshatras, Vishakha is the one that here, if Venus is giving the support, tremendous willpower and dedication, a lot of balance to Mars, and Mars is highly auspicious for these people if Venus is supporting it, very good. So dedication will be good, persistency will be very high, and willpower will be very, very strong. Once they think that yes, I have to do this, they will do it no matter what, they will complete it. So this is a kind of attitude what Vishakha can give. Next thing, it also makes person very ambitious in nature, and also these people believe in peace, because Jupiter is not a violent planet, and Mars here also loses its violence capabilities. So these people believe in in diplomatic solutions, okay, in peaceful solutions, not a solution on gunpoint, okay. So politicians can be seen with this nakshatra, Then lawyers can be seen with this nakshatra. And as I said, that if Venus is not providing the support, then willpower will not be positive. And even if willpower is going to be there, then if Jupiter is bad in the horoscope, if Jupiter is bad, then it can show a total utilization of your knowledge for wrong purposes. So people who are indulged in illegal activities, they can also be seen with this. But you have to see other combinations, okay? So it totally depends on the placement of Venus. So this is what Mars gives when it is in the sign of Libra. So if you are new to my channel, subscribe below for more. Check on my website and Facebook page. Otherwise, we will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye and thank you.